Letter 60, the price of deep bonds and why it's worth paying. Dear Ada, every deep bond you form in life will ask something of you. Not casually, not occasionally, but inevitably. The closer someone gets to your heart, the more your heart must stretch. People speak often of the beauty of deep relationships, the intimacy, the companionship, the growth, the meaning, but they speak less often of the cost. And yet the cost is real. To love deeply is to live with the knowledge that what you love can hurt you, can fail you, can leave you, can be lost. All profound human connection carries this truth woven quietly inside it. But this cost is not a flaw of love. It is the price of being fully human. Let me show you why. 1. Deep bonds require vulnerability, which means exposure. To love is to open. To open is to risk. Risk not because the other person is untrustworthy, but because life itself is unpredictable. You will reveal parts of yourself that no one else sees. Your insecurities, your fears, your hopes, your imperfections, your secrets, your truth. And whenever we reveal ourselves, we place our emotional world in someone else's hands. This is the price of intimacy. But without that risk, you remain alone inside your own walls. 2. Deep bonds require sacrifice. Not all the time, but at crucial moments. Sacrifice of time, sacrifice of comfort, sacrifice of ego, sacrifice of convenience, sacrifice of the impulse to protect yourself rather than repair the relationship. When you love someone deeply, you will occasionally give more than you receive. And there will be seasons when they give more than you. Deep relationships operate not on perfect balance, but on mutual devotion. This is the price of commitment. 3. Deep bonds expose you to grief. This is the part people try not to think about. If you love someone long enough, life will eventually ask you to face loss. Loss of who they once were. Loss of who you once were. Loss of eras, seasons, health, dreams, and eventually the loss that awaits all human relationships, the one you cannot avoid, no matter how tightly you hold on. The possibility of grief is built into the design of love. But avoiding love to avoid grief is to choose emptiness over meaning. This is the price of attachment. 4. Deep bonds require growth, even when it is uncomfortable. Love will expose your weaknesses, your blind spots, your impatience, your wounds, your patterns, your self-protection, your capacity to give, your capacity to receive. It will ask you to become more than you are, not because someone demands it, but because the relationship calls it forth. Growth is uncomfortable, but stagnation is deadly. This is the price of evolution. 5. Deep bonds require forgiveness, again and again. Not naive forgiveness, not boundaryless forgiveness, but the mature kind. The kind that recognizes humans are imperfect, the kind that lets go of small grievances, the kind that repairs instead of resents, the kind that chooses the relationship over the urge to be right. The closer someone is to your heart, the more they will occasionally bruise it, not out of malice, but out of humanity. This is the price of closeness. 6. And yet, despite these costs, deep bonds enrich your life in ways nothing else can. They steady you, they expand you, they soften you, they strengthen you, they give you belonging and meaning, they anchor your story in the story of someone else. They turn ordinary days into shared life. They make the world less lonely. They make you more human. Life without deep bonds is safe, but thin, untroubled, but hollow, comfortable, but unalive. The richness of life comes not from avoiding pain, but from loving enough that pain is possible. Aida, here is the truth I want you to carry. The price of deep bonds is vulnerability, effort, sacrifice, honesty, and openness to loss. But the reward is a life that feels full, not merely survived, but lived. Love will cost you something, but the alternative will cost you everything. Choose the life that expands your heart, not the one that protects it into smallness. A friend on the road ahead.